مرحبا، رجعت لكم اليوم بحلقة جديدة ومقطع جديد من لعبة مادن NFL 2019. طبعا اللعبة من شركة EA سبورت، واليوم لنزلت تاريخ 10/8/2018. هلا رح نجرب اللعبة. أنا للأمانة اللعبة أول مرة بجربها، ما عندي فكرة عن اللعبة أبدا. طريقة اللعب، الباص، كيف طريقة اللعب، الكرة الامريكية أنا ما عندي فكرة عنها. فهلا رح نتعلم ونشوف ونجرب اللعبة سوا. اللعبة ممكن يستفاد منها مثل ما بيقولوا أصحاب الخبرة، أو اللي بيحب هاللعبة، أو اللي عنده الأجزاء الماضية. وممكن هلا يشوف يتابع الفيديو ويستفاد من اشياء، يشوف شو الاشياء اللي انضافت جديدة. مثل ما نحن عم نستنى باقي مثلا لعبة ال NBA او لعبة الفيفا 2019، ممكن حدا يستفاد كمان من لعبة مادن NFL 2019. فهلا خلونا نشوف شو الاشياء الجديدة ونجرب اول جيم بلاي باللعبة. ويلا خلونا نشوف. قبل ما نبلش لا تنسى الضغط على زر اللايك والاشتراك بالقناة والدعم. يلا خلونا بالمقطع.
Hey everybody, it's the coach. This is Thursday night.
All right, Coach, it's the NFL on EA Sports as you take a look there at Lincoln Financial Field in Philadelphia, PA. Tonight we kick off the preseason with a good matchup right away between the Pittsburgh Steelers and the Philadelphia Eagles. This will be taken short. And he'll take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. On 1st and 10, it's Roethlisberger. This is caught by Antonio Brown. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this into enemy territory across the 40. A very nice pickup of 33 yards.
And let's face it, that what we just saw there, not a surprise, is it? I mean, this is what he does well. And if you don't tackle him as soon as he catches the ball, this is the end result. Big yardage after it.
Got the speed, the agility, so good with run after catch. And we're only in the first quarter, so they better get a wrangle and a hold on that quickly.
Yeah, you're exactly right. And what's really difficult to try and defend him is if you want to press him so that you get him on the ground quickly after the catch, a lot of times he'll just run past you at the initial point of contact, and he'll go deep.
On 2nd down, it's Bell. And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. And they'll lose a yard that time, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down.
Nice play right there to stop him behind the line, but I want to see how this defense continues to play him here in the first half.
Yeah, you know better than I. He has the ability to take over a game, so what do?
Yeah, I think you have to make sure that bottling him in at varying levels, because if you crowd everyone to the line of scrimmage, if he breaks through, there's nothing but room to run.
Now a 3rd down throw, but it misses the target, incomplete. You can tell they were hoping for a flag there offensively. Several on the sideline motioning, hey, why not a penalty? Why not a penalty? What did you see?
Yeah, I think you've got to let him play, and the officials are instructed, if there's contact coming from both sides, no flag. Let them fight it out.
And forces 4th down. So here are the Eagles now, backed up to start their first drive. They'll be led out by their 3rd-year quarterback calling the shots under center. It'll be Carson Wentz.
And what a season Carson Wentz was having in 2017 after a rookie season that was a little bit up and down, as you might expect. He was having an MVP caliber year. 33 touchdown passes at the time of his injury. Had his team at 11-2, riding high. Everyone thought that might be it for the Eagles. There goes their dream of winning a Super Bowl. Instead, Nick Foles comes in, team rallies, saves the day, and they end up winning the Super Bowl anyway. But Carson Wentz had a big hand in getting him in that position.
So a nice job to break the one tackle, but not much daylight after that as he's brought down. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
Partner, I think from our experience together, we have learned that most offensive coordinators are going to tell you, if I'm going to run the football on first down, I've got to get at least 4 yards. They got 5 here. They've got to feel pretty good about that one.
And he'll go down after losing yardage at the 10. He went backwards there 8 yards, and it brings up third down.
For me, that's an example of why offensive linemen might want rearview mirrors at times, because you have your assignments to block, but if you can see what's going on in the backfield and maybe the guy carrying the ball is headed in another direction, it might change what you do up front. But if they can't see that and he's not in sync with what they're doing up front, well, this is when you end up with plays like this. A bad one for the offense, a really good one for the defense.
Delay of game, offense.
And that'll set them back 5. After the delay, they're backed up even further for third and long. Back near the goal line. Here's Wentz. He's got his Wallace. Way up to the 47-yard line. A big play there for Philly. 42 yards. And not quite sure what just happened there, other than we do know that he spiked the football on first down. And a look at the Steelers' defensive unit.
Coming off being named All-Pro for the first time in his career, Cameron Hayward had 12 sacks in 2017, a career high. But it's not just that makes his game good. Yeah, he can rush the passer, but his biggest thing, handling the running game, both as a defensive end and as a tackle whenever they play in the sub or the nickel packages.
Hang in there now.
Delay of game, offense.
Yeah, that'll be accepted, of course, and that moves them back 5. And they've gained. They're operating behind the sticks, 2nd and 15. Play action. Now Wentz. And both guys were there, but it falls incomplete.
Nice play there to force the incompletion. And to me, one thing's for sure. When you're the underdogs and you're playing on the road, you absolutely have to get takeaways. You've got to get the ball from them.
Yeah, win that turnover battle, going to be key. They didn't get one there, but you get the feeling they keep making plays like that, they might just get a few.
Yeah, once you get one, defensive teams think they come in bunches.
Open man, the Tie Dodgers. A big 30-yard play on third.
Well, they just treated third and long as simply an opportunity to make an even bigger play. Normally, you're just trying to pick up the first down and you know where the sticks are. They took this thing way downfield. Confidence in the receivers to go up and make a play, even with defenders around them.
They go play action here on first down. Almost able to intercept it. That's one he would have liked to have held on to on this first drive. Instead, second down.
Well, he did almost everything right. Excellent coverage, breaks on the football, just unable to haul it in and take it the other way. So he dropped an interception. The key for him now, don't dwell on it. Just move on to the next play.
Now Wentz. This is caught. into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. 27 yards. And the Eagles have taken the early lead. Boy, it's nice to have that big, reliable target you can go to.
Each and every time. A lot of people see that position as a fallback. Throw it to them when all else fails. Not at all. This guy can make plays, and that's exactly what he just did.
Yeah, play here for a touchdown.
For him now, don't dwell on it. Just move on to the next play.
Now Wentz. This is caught. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. 27 yards. And the Eagles have taken the early lead. Boy, it's nice to have that big, reliable target you can go to.
Each and every time. A lot of people see that position as a fallback. Throw it to them when all else fails. Not at all. This guy can make plays, and that's exactly what he just did.
Yeah, play here for a touchdown. On for the extra point, Elliott. And his kick is no good. An inauspicious start here kicking-wise as this one stays a 6-0 game. Elliott now to kick this one away. Oh, the return is Henderson. And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. The Steelers offense now, they get ready to head back on the field. They punted last time they had it. What steps, Charles, you think they have to take to make sure they don't do that again?
Well, let's just go to the football 101, the trade expression 101. Win first down. Make 5, 6, 7 yards on first down and make it a 2nd and 3, 2nd and manageable. Keep accumulating first downs that way. Keep moving the football. Don't want to get behind the sticks because then the defense has the advantage.
So 5 yards there as one of the big guys up front moved.
And in a 4-3 front, you got the 2 defensive tackles right near the football. I know there's a lot of movement around there, but they're always taught to have one eye on the football. Apparently, that didn't happen.
After the penalty, it's Bell. They'll only get a couple up to about the 30. And we peek at the defense now for Philadelphia.
A Pro Bowler each of the last 3 seasons. Fletcher Cox can blow up the run like nobody this side of Aaron Donald. When I asked him how he handled double teams, he said the first thing I want to do is get the hands of the first blocker off of me, then I'll just go ahead and deal with the second guy. Because the second part of that is, if you don't get the completion, at least you've told the defense you're trying to stretch them out a little bit, and they may have to change accordingly.
Foles. Locate Wilson. His first catch, and it's a pretty big one. They get the conversion on 3rd down. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. On the move to his left. And that's going to be caught for an Eagles touchdown. Marcus Wheaton, a ground. And the Eagles add 6 to their lead. Elliott now to add the extra point. And again, it's a few boo birds coming out as he's missed his 2nd extra point here in the first half. Elliott now to kick this one away.
Free kick out of bounds. Kicking team.
And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
So good field position for the Steelers as they come up 1st and 10. Now it's coming. Looking for a seam, finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down.
No gain on that run, and while this team is down, they're not out of it by any stretch of the imagination. Maybe you just have to think about different style of running in order to get this guy going.
And he'll be brought down just shy of the 45. Tackle made there by Haloti Ngata. Earlier this half, you were wondering how the defense was going to handle him defensively. Were they going to bottle him up at different levels, so to speak, is what you said. What have you seen so far?
Well, I think they've been absolutely terrific because it feels like on every play, if we were watching this in the film room.
Pressure. The Eagles get Jernigan a time sack on 3rd down, and it'll be a loss of 7. Here's Jordan Berry now as he's on to punt for Pittsburgh. 2 minutes remain here in the 1st half. We'll come back to Philadelphia after this. Coming up at the half, a reminder, we go back to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman. He'll have a look back at our 1st half as well as a look ahead to what's coming up later this weekend. And he gets this away, and look at this. This is a good one. And that is much too long. That's into the end zone for a touchback. Here's the Philadelphia offensive unit now as they head out to take over possession. Now it's the all-purpose back. This is Darren Sproles. He juked him. And he's going to lose yardage here. Back to his own 18. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down.
Wow, that play got shut down in a hurry.
As soon as the snap came, you could see defensively they were just closing in. That was going nowhere.
Yeah, you count on your offensive line to give you a little bit of space, a little bit of time so you can make...
And he is going to lose yardage here. Now the Steelers put a stop to the action with a timeout defensively, as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down. They'll run again with Adams. The Steelers signal for the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Here's Brad Nordman now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. Oh, it's a wobbler here. And the Steelers set to take the field. So far, they've had 3 drives, 3 punts. Not good.
Not good indeed, because you've got to have some show for being out on the field. Now, sometimes, if you have a game, 3 punts isn't a bad thing. But when you're trying to set the pace, get up on top in a game, you got to show better offense and find a way to put some points on the board. But one thing that I've liked defensively is that they've shown them a lot of different looks here in the 1st half. They've come after them. They've sat back. I think that's what you need to do to keep an offense guessing.
And they certainly had much success on the scoreboard. Another throw on 2nd down, and this one incomplete as well.
Feels like they're getting caught in between here because they didn't completions on 1st and 2nd down. Now you got to worry a little bit because you prefer not to give them another shot here in the 1st half. You're likely going to have to.
And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. And the play goes for 19 yards, gives him a new set of downs. So on that play, defense was in the zone. They ran a crossing route offensively, but the defense there, you got to be good with communication, don't you?
You certainly do, and it's not something that is really evident on the screen. but everyone's talking, communicating, pointing, and it keeps you from chasing receivers because you have a specific zone you have to cover. When a receiver's in your zone and he crosses to another one, you got to let your guy know. They got a completion there, but I like to when they show to stay in their proper areas and then make the tackle.
Rudolph, throw's going to be incomplete.
Had an open man that time, but ended up putting a little too much heat on it, don't you think, partner?
Absolutely, just needed a touch more air, and he fired an absolute bullet. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Throwing on 3rd down, here's Rudolph. And incomplete here to bring up 4th down as the rookie couldn't haul it in. Fair to say, hasn't been his best game throwing the football, but also not getting a lot of help out there either.
Yeah, you nailed it pretty well, you know. He's got to throw it better, got to get more help. Obviously one that should have been caught. They got to find a way to bring those two elements together so they can make some progress in this one.
So they do get the 3 points before they hit halftime, something to build on maybe.
Yeah, go ahead and raise the banner, right? Wave the flag. That's good. Got points, and now, as you said, they got something to build on as they get ready for the second half.
Here comes Eagle offense now as they get set to take over here. And we'll see how this is played. Offensively, they've got the lead. Not a whole lot of time left. What do you think, Charles?
Well, it's tempting to try and add to your lead, but a mistake there had to change things in a big way. I say go ahead, take the knee, get on out for the half.
Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete.
Well, partner, I guess that answers the question about whether they're going to sit on it or not.
It does. Now we'll see if they try that again.
Yeah, I think what we find on plays like that, when you take that shot, if you're unsuccessful, then you go way more conservative to finish the half, you know? I think that's the way they'll go.
That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down. He's a second-round pick, a solid second-round pick. But when you're close to that first round, do you come in with a little chip on your shoulder?
You definitely do, because now your money's not the same. But even more than that, it's the prestige. Everyone wants to be a first-round pick, and he thought his talent did that. And I do know some teams in the league that had first-round grades on him.
And you take a look at this draft class from a season ago, really it grades out as a pretty darn good class.
So you have to give a lot of credit to the entire scouting organization. General manager, personnel department, college scouts, it all came together. They evaluated it very well and got a nice payoff.
Here's Brad Nortman now as he's on to punt for Philadelphia. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. Now a fair catch called for and made right on the 45-yard line. So we have reached halftime in our first preseason matchup of the year. As we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
All right, Brandon, thanks very much. It is back to football for 22 teams here on this Thursday night, minus the Ravens and Bears who played last week. And we want to remind you that coming up on the first Sunday of the NFL season, we'll begin taking a look around the NFL at halftime with stats and scores from games in progress. In our game, most of the stars made their cameo and departed, but plenty of youngsters out there with a lot to gain or lose as we get you right back out to Brandon God.
Out come the Eagles now as they'll go on offense first here in the third quarter. They have the lead now. They'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the third quarter.
I like the way you term that, because now I think they go a little bit deeper. That worked okay, but in order to get the separation that you just talked about, change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies, try and hit them a little bit more with some things they didn't see in the first half.
We'll see if they do just that. Play. That opening drive rhythm continues right into play number 3.
Whatever they decided that they wanted to run before the game, it's working pretty well for them right now. Moving the ball downfield at a nice rate. And guess what?
And falls with the football. It's out.
On plays like this where the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back. Because this is a quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or have moved away from him.
And Philadelphia, 28 yards. And the Eagles add on to their lead. Doug Peterson says, let's go for two here. They'll look to throw. And a little floater there is incomplete. Should have been picked. Probably doesn't matter on a two-point conversion, but still, as a former DB, you want to grab that ball when you can, don't you?
You certainly do, and don't say it, because I know you're thinking it. Don't say it.
What am I thinking?
You know what I know what you're thinking. Well, if he'd had hands, he'd be playing on offense, right?
Yeah, that's true. You've said that before. This will be taken very well. And he'll take this across the 25, a couple extra yards, up to the 27-yard line. Time for the Steelers offense now to get set for their first possession of half number 2. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker. Try
and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. Rudolph. James has got it. Complete. And this one will go to the 28-yard line. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's third down.
Well, the strategy was evident there. Get it to your tight end and make it a one-on-one play with a cornerback. Who's usually going to win that one?
The tight end, but not there.
Not in this situation. How about the corner defeating that logic and making a really nice
a fight for the foot, and they will take over.
But the reality is, they've been given little time to actually find a place to run the football. It's almost like the defense is there on the handoff.
On third down, it's Adams. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. 4 yards on the pickup there, but it's going to take him to fourth down.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball, protect this lead, give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them. They're going to try and throw. And they will not be able to hook up there. It's incomplete. A surprising move to go for it, predictably, at least somewhat predictably. It doesn't pay off. And the Steelers, they're going to take over an excellent field position. Down to the 25. A gain of 3, second down.
Defense is all about earning the right to rush the passer on third down. And you know what offenses want? Win first down so they can set things up for themselves better.
And that wasn't helpful there. Not a big impact on first down. Here's Rudolph. And these guys are going to hand the football back as the third quarter ends. It's the Eagles in possession of the football and leading this one. Ready to start the final quarter. They'll start this drive in the air. Oh, incomplete. A turnover would have really helped there. Almost intercepted. They'll run it now out of the gun. And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down.
I don't think any of us were surprised that they decided to start this drive on the ground after the last 2 drives ended in interceptions.
What's going on that first play?
Yeah, I think the anticipation was felt also by the defense.
And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. They call it a gain of 19, and it moves the chains. Offense for them has been at a premium. You wonder where plays like that have been all game long.
They're thinking the exact same thing themselves, but they're also looking forward now, because now these plays are really for next week, trying to get some momentum going.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
One thing I have learned, receivers don't mind high throws so much to the sideline, but do that over the middle to them, and not only the DB's going to throw a little verbal trash their way, and they get
he's going to be right at the midfield stripe. Chris Long. He's the one that got to him. He takes him down for a loss of 9. Time for a break. This one all over but the shouting. We'll finish it after this. So the Steelers with the football as we get reset. They face a third down now as they try to find a late score. And now the Eagles going to signal for a timeout. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. The Steelers on third down. It's been a problem. Just 1 for 7 thus far. This will be 3rd and 19.
Hurry up, here we go.
Shotgun snap for Rudolph. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked up by Sidney Jones.
Well, this defensive pressure has been constant all game long. The pass rush, the coverage, they've all been at an interception.
And now a low liner. I think he mishit it. And this ball is going to be touched out just shy of midfield. Now the Steelers offense gets ready to get back onto the field. They've lost this one. Their offense has struggled. Do they try to put together something here at the end just to take into next week?
Yeah, sometimes teams want to do that and coaches want to. I remember one time I was on a team and we aimed like this and you knew it was lost. It was over, right? And the coach called a running play and pretty much said to everyone, I want to see something executed well before we get out of here. And that was the message to the team.
Just something to build.
Just something to get it done, and maybe we can look at that and say,
out, and now we're set to get going.
Single, slot. Hey. Now let's go.
Rudolph throwing again. And it'll be intercepted. And a big turn as his guys will get the...
Here we go.
Now it looks like he'll throw here. Looking left side, it's complete. He's got it. And they're able to get this one.
ورجعت لكم بعد ما انتهت المباراة، ومثل ما شفتوا فزت على فريق الخصم بنتيجة كبيرة يعني. طبعا للأمانة اللعبة حلوة وممتعة، وشفنا فيها تأثيرات المدرب، وشفنا تأثيرات تبدل الخطة شلون بيحكي على اللاسلكي، وشفنا شغلات. طبعا أنا ما عندي فكرة عن الأجزاء الماضية، ممكن هي تكون إضافة قديمة، ممكن ما في أي تعديل، بس للأمانة اللعبة حلوة واستمتعت فيها. ومثل ما حكيت ببداية المقطع ما عندي فكرة أنا عن اللعبة. ممكن البعض يقول إنه ما بتعرف يعني ما عندي فكرة أنا عن اللعبة، ولكن حبيت شارككم المقطع ونشوف أول جيم بلاي من اللعبة. طبعا اللعبة بتمنى يكون استفادوا منها محبي لعبة مادن NFL. وهذا كان كل شيء المقطع اليوم. طبعا في ملاحظة، مثل ما شفتوا المقطع اختصرت أنا منه لأنه مدة المباراة 4 أشواط، وهيك راح يكون المقطع كبير، فحبيت اختصر من المقطع ونشوف بس أشياء مهمة وأشياء يعني لقطات حلوة باللعبة وبالمباراة. إذا عجبك المقطع لا تنسى الضغط على زر اللايك والاشتراك بالقناة والدعم. ويلا بشوفكم مقاطع تانية إن شاء الله. مع السلامة.
27 yards, and the Eagles have taken the early lead. Boy, it's nice to have that big, reliable target you can go to.
Each and every time. A lot of people see that position as a fallback. Throw it to them when all else fails. Not at all. This guy can make plays, and that's exactly what he just did.
Yeah, play here for a touchdown.